I'm Stephanie and welcome to Campbell's Kitchen. We are back again with Chef Tom Griffiths. We're working on our big game day ideas.
Hi, Steph.
Hi. We have your signature, Chef Tom's big game day chili that we're making. I can't wait to see how this goes.
You ready?
You can teach me a lot. I'm ready.
You gonna help?
Yeah, I'm going to help.
Okay. So we're gonna start out seasoning lean beef, and you can use ground beef. We chose to use diced beef, make it a little chunkier. So we're just gonna put a little salt and some fresh black pepper.
Now here in Campbell's Kitchen, Chef, we try not to add salt to things, so consumers at home, if you don't want to add the salt, you can certainly cut it out, but it's definitely an enhancement here.
Would you say that's a pinch? That was a pinch. So when we sear, most important thing is that we get our pan hot. We have a very thick, heavy pan, and we put a little bit of oil. This is what you call smoking hot. And we want to get a nice brown color on the outside of each piece of meat.
So what kind of meat is that, Chef? Is that sirloin or chopped sirloin?
I chose to use sirloin. You can use top round or bottom round. Sirloin's good. We want to get a piece of meat that's a little bit more flavorful. So we like our muscle meats. You wouldn't use something like steak or filet mignon for this one.
Would I be able to use the beef cubes that come already ready for stew? That type of thing?
That'd be perfect.
Okay, great.
And you can make it larger or smaller, your choice.
Okay.
We have a recipe where we browned it off a little bit earlier, so while we sear this, I'm going to go right into the main recipe.
Okay.
So the same thing, a little bit of oil. Does that smell good?
Yeah, it does. So there's that little bit of caramelization that it gets on the beef, which has to add flavor, I'm sure.
Yep. And then you can see the bottom of the pan.
Yes.
We call that the fond.
Okay.
That's the goodies. F-O-N-D, the fond. Those are all the goodies that taste so good in the actual chili. So after we brown it, we take onions and garlic.
Okay.
And we're going to go into the main chili dish now.
Okay. Can I just add this in?
Please. I like to use a wooden spoon to stir it.
Okay.
I'll trade places with you.
Alrighty.
Well, but the pan's not up. And we brown this up really well, get some color on it, and then add our spices.
Okay. What is that there? That looks like an interesting mix of things you have there, Chef. So that's your signature blend?
This is our signature blend. It's top secret.
Come on, spill the beans.
All right, let's see if I can remember them. So it's cumin, garlic powder, chili powder,
oregano,
cayenne.
I see.
Yes, oregano and cayenne. And we're going to toast them up in here. And a little bit later, I'm going to show you how to toast them. But that gives a huge amount of flavor.
Okay.
These are getting really brown. This is great. Next we add Prego.
Okay, so Prego, Italian sauce, that's for the tomato base to it, the smooth
That gives us a nice tomato, and all of the flavor of the meat is going to come into the Prego.
Right.
And that's got oregano in it, so that works out really well for our recipe.
Okay, so it enhances the rest of the oregano. Great. And then is this paste picante sauce?
Yes, it is.
All right.
You know your paste.
I love paste.
You want to add that one?
Sure. What I love about the paste is it has the chopped onions and peppers and jalapeno already in it.
Mm-hmm. It's nice and chunky.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful.
Nice.
Nice brown color.
Yeah.
Then we add our seared beef.
Okay.
And right now it's a little bit thick, and we want to cook this for a while.
Okay.
When you stew, it's important to cook at a low temperature for a long period of time.
Okay.
This is moist heat cooking. So as it cooks, it's going to reduce and intensify. So we want to add a little bit of
Swanson beef broth here?
yeah, a flavorful liquid. So I think that would be perfect for that.
And we're using the low sodium version here. About 2 cups, is that right, Chef?
Perfect, Steph.
Now, I noticed that this is an all-meat chili, no beans. This is a man's chili. Tell me about that. Are there different schools of thought on chili?
Yeah, I like beans. I like the pinto beans. I like the cannellini beans. Yeah, you want to finish it?
Yeah.
We'll just reduce it down. But I think for authenticity, it's an all-beef chili.
Okay.
Nice and chunky, more like a very flavorful stew type dish.
Okay, great.
So we'll put this on the back burner to cook.
Yep. Will we cover this, Chef, or?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't. And I love to come and like nibble the sides of some bread and things. That's like a chef's secret. I want to show you. We have enough time to show you how to dry
I think so. Sure.
toast spices.
So once again, here we had cayenne pepper, oregano, cumin, garlic powder, and chili powder.
Whoa!
I got them.
You got 'em.
Yeah.
So we're going to mix them all together in a bowl.
Okay. Dump them in.
Well, we never dump stuff. We carefully put them in.
Carefully.
No dumping here. Okay, you want to mix them together?
Sure.
And then we're going to kind of jiffy
So
pop a little bit
it's
here.
just dry pan then, nothing in the pan.
Dry
Okay.
pan, and we're literally going to toast them to get a big pop of flavor, more flavor.
Great. So is that a trick that you can use in other types of recipes too, Chef? When would you also toast spices for other things?
Well, if you think about it, probably some of the spices you have at home are old, are about a year old.
Right, right.
You know, how often do you use things like nutmeg or
True.
mace? You know, when you're baking things. So I think in a lot of recipes, it's nice to add a little bit of this toasting to it to get more flavor.
The
Can you
intensity.
smell it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Smells great.
Yeah. Okay, so that's all it takes. Just about 90 seconds of toasting.
Okay, and
we'd add it
stir
right in.
continuously.
Stir continuously so it
Okay.
doesn't scorch.
Great.
We're going to let this one keep cooking.
And that will cook down.
this
And
will
how
cook
long
down.
does that cook about?
About 90 minutes.
Okay.
90
Okay,
minutes.
great.
You can put this in a crock pot on top of the stove.
Oh, good idea.
Um,
Especially for party day.
Yep. Sometimes it's also good to pop it in the oven. This way you don't have to worry about it burning. Just
Okay.
cover and put it in the oven so it heats evenly all through instead of just on the bottom.
So are we ready to serve some up?
Well, I think we should. I'm getting a little hungry.
Okay,
Ready
let's
for a
go
snack?
on. Yeah, sure.
All right.
So we have some finished ones here, and these are all different toppings that we could put on it. What are your favorites?
Well, I'm a jalapeno goldfish guy.
Oh, there you go.
I kind of am hooked on the goldfish. This one mine?
That one's yours.
That one's yours?
Yep.
Want some goldfish
I
on
happen
yours?
to be. Yeah. Oh gosh, of course. But first, I need cheese.
All right.
I have to have cheese.
Do you have like a sequence?
Yeah, I have it. I have an order. I'm just gonna use my fingers here.
All right.
Although for avocados, probably I shouldn't have.
How many
Top me
goldfish?
off. That's good. That's
Top me
good.
off. You gonna taste it?
Sure.
Careful, it's a little hot.
It is a little hot. Mmm. You can really taste the toasting.
Yummy?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Really good.
All right. For this and other game day ideas, come visit campbellskitchen.com. Thanks, Chef.